People go through periods in their life where they feel lost and they feel disconnected from themselves, and they have a hard time figuring out who they are as a person and who their authentic self is. And what they don't understand is that you must spend more time alone to truly become your authentic self and know who you are as a person. So, the biggest question you probably ask yourself whenever you're feeling lost or down or just unsure of what your purpose or plans are for you in the future or down the road in life. So, who are you? Because your name isn't who you are. It's just two names given to you by your parents, a first and a last name. And if you have a middle name, then it's three names given to you by your parents, but it's not really you. You will never know who you are as a person until you spend time alone with yourself. Until you stop being a screen sucker and killing your brain cells by consuming content that is not beneficial to you, you will never know who your authentic self is. By consuming so much media, your mind is corrupted and controlled, and you can't even think for yourself anymore. You need to put your phone away, shut it off for at least one day, and spend time alone in your thoughts. The best way to do this is by going for a walk and think. Just think as you walk. It could be anywhere, whether you're in the store or just like walking in a park. I promise that you'll begin to understand the type of person you are. You'll let your creativity run wild, and maybe you get so deep in your thoughts that you change your life forever. Like I always say, you need to stop underestimating the power of your mind. What you think is what you become. If you're so deep into your thoughts and lay out a plan of creating a successful business, you will become a successful entrepreneur as long as you act on your thoughts. The power of your thoughts and mindset paired with action will turn you into a fucking weapon of success. You will become unstoppable. If you don't think spending one whole day alone with no media or anything, at least give yourself 2 hours of alone time every day to help you understand who you are as a person and find your authentic self. And the more time you spend alone, the more comfortable you become with yourself. You don't always have to go for a walk to spend time alone. You can go to the movies alone, eat at a restaurant alone, do anything you want alone, and you'll understand what you enjoy doing and what you don't. And it's the simple things like getting out of your comfort zone that will allow you to slowly unpeel the layers of finding your authentic self. And by doing things alone without any distractions, you will begin to create your own stories, experiences, opinions, etc. You'll have no choice but to change as a person and learn who your authentic self is. You begin to form your own beliefs and you create this outlook that you have on life that no one else can ever perceive but you. Believe it or not, alone time equals happiness, purpose, and fulfillment. I spend so much time alone that I know what my passions are. I found my purpose, and I know that speaking my mind and not letting others try to bring me down is what allows me to live a life of enjoyment, fulfillment, and happiness. Even though I say I know what my passions are and that I found my purpose, it doesn't mean that these things are set in stone. Because as I get older, I know the way I think will change and the things I like will change. And this is the whole point of being a person, which is evolving over time. Change is inevitable, but you have to be willing to make that change happen. Along with this, alone time also equals consistent personal growth. I know that the more time I spend alone, the more I'll continue to grow as a person and learn new things about myself. You can't be closed minded all the time because you will not grow as a person. You need to constantly be a student at everything and continuously learn and develop. So, what's holding you back from becoming your authentic self and finding out who you truly are? I think it's time you start having some distraction free alone time with yourself. And the only way to get out of this feeling of feeling, and the only way to get out of that hole of feeling lost and not knowing who you are and who you're meant to be as a person and what your future consists of, and if you're going down this right path, the best way to start is by spending time alone. Then you will truly know what you're passionate about and what your purpose is, and you can pursue your passions and maybe even make your passions into a purpose. But this about wraps this up. Nothing changes if nothing changes, and you have to be willing to make that change. Peace.